Welcome to the journey of Protect Nature. Today, we will explore together the scariest moments that nature has caused. Powerful earthquakes, devastating tsunamis, and fierce storms have demonstrated the immense power of Mother Nature. These events not only make us feel scared, but also remind us of the fragility of life and the importance of protecting the Earth. In these 60 horrifying moments, we will learn together about the natural disasters that have left a deep mark on human history. Each story is a powerful reminder to protect the environment and prepare for emergencies. Let's open our hearts and get ready for an emotional and meaningful journey. From there, we can learn and act for the protection of this precious planet. Are you ready? Let's explore together. Known as the silent assassin at sea, it has the power to drown anyone who comes close to it. Terrifying natural disasters exist in desert areas on Earth. A large amount of sand is swept up by the cold air current, forming a sand vortex. Roads suffered heavy damage after serious landslides occurred here. The giant tornado covered the sky, bringing with it sand, dust, and even houses and vehicles. This tornado looks majestic from afar, like a volcano ready to erupt at any time. They looked like a giant fire pan glowing brightly against the gloomy colors surrounding it. Magma erupted as if burning the entire night sky. The ships look so small and are struggling to endure the sea. Houses and trees could not maintain their positions, but instead drifted one after another along the fast-flowing water. Each wave of lightning came to destroy the inherent silence of a night sky. Originally, this forest was lush and green, but now it is surrounded by fire, completely burned. The fire speed of the forest is like lightning and shows signs of spreading strongly to neighboring areas. When they happen, people have to spend dozens of hours to extinguish these fires. The city no longer seemed to be clearly visible, as it was surrounded by layers of fog. The smoke rising high is a sign of death. No creature can survive when it happens. A big threat when participating in traffic, especially air traffic. Under the rain, the sky seems white. When heavy rain lasts for a long time, vehicles cannot move to minimize the level of danger. Depending on the water volume and impact force, whirlpools will appear in different sizes. Most boats will not be swept away by the force of the whirlpool if they know how to handle it to avoid risks. The fire covered the entire forest, severely destroying animals and plants here. Vehicles seem to be covered in snow, frozen and unable to move. The ice is sharp and sharp, as if it wants to puncture everything that wants to pass through it. Fast-flowing water carries land and foreign objects, creating massive floods that drag down into lower-lying areas. Its terrible destructive power is a terrifying obsession for nature and people here. Lightning suddenly struck down as if it wanted to tear the sky apart. A large, fierce stream of water flows around the entire city. It seems to want to wipe out everything it passes through. Fast as lightning, it seemed to want to blow away everything that was approaching it. They have engulfed everything. course, high-rise buildings are no exception. Look how terrible its destructive power is. The destructive power it brings is powerful and brutal. At first glance, it looks quite peaceful, but in reality, this is a sign of an impending nightmare. The collapse of large icebergs is a sign of global warming. A grey-black color with a wavy and wrinkled surface that we see is called a lava flow. The tornado with high speed is constantly rotating and sweeping everything. The water flows rapidly as if to demonstrate the power it brings. Raindrops contain stones that look harmless, but in fact, they have extremely destructive power. It is an extremely serious threat to construction projects. Large raindrops kept falling, as if they wanted to dissolve with what had passed through. Only piles of rubble remain after the end of a high-intensity earthquake. Due to friction with the corrugated iron surface, the sound of rain becomes more shrill than ever. The whirlpool was deep and strong, as if it wanted to swallow everything near it. After the rain, due to not having time to drain water, a large flood formed in neighboring low-lying areas. It's dangerous if we approach it at close range. Is this nature's punishment for humans when we do not know how to protect the forest? Large volumes of magma were released from the crater and brought with them a large amount of heat. Each wave of tsunami rushed in. It violently attacked the whole big city. The farm here was left bare because it was completely destroyed. After a long blizzard, the city seemed to be covered in white snow. Thank you for joining Protect Nature in discovering the terrifying power of nature. These images and stories not only amaze us, but also teach valuable lessons about each person's responsibility in protecting the environment and preparing for emergencies.